This is a video in response to the Health Ranger's post regarding the HPV vaccine. Firstly, if you actually spend time researching the issue, you would discover that there are over 100 types of HPV. You quoted the FDA saying that most women who become infected with HPV are able to eradicate the virus and suffer no apparent long-term consequences to their health, and that most infections are short-lived and not associated with cervical cancer. Yes, that is true. There are many types of low-risk HPV which either cause genital warts or have no symptoms. In fact, most HPV infections are fought off by the immune system within 1 year, and 90% are gone within 2 years. However, there are many types of high-risk HPV that can cause cervical cancer. Gardasil, the new HPV vaccine that was approved by the FDA in June of 2006, provides at least partial protection against 70% of HPV strains that cause cancer and 90% of strains that cause genital warts. This vaccine is able to cover some of the most harmful strains of HPV. The fact of the matter is, we can't just disregard the 3,500 deaths due to cervical cancer in the United States each year, and the 240,000 deaths due to cervical cancer worldwide. The fact of the matter is, 6.2 million Americans get a type of HPV each year, and 99% of all cervical cancer cases are related to HPV. You also cited that boys don't have a cervix. That may be true, however, they can still transfer the virus to their girlfriend or wife. You may not get cancer from HPV, however, the person that you choose to have sex with may get HPV due to your sexual activity. You stated that women are being tricked into being scared of getting cervical cancer. However, why shouldn't women be scared of getting cervical cancer? It's the second most common cancer in women, and it can result in their inability to have children. Instead, we need to focus on the fact that we finally have a way to prevent cancer. According to the American Cancer Society, the same amount of women die each year from skin cancer as they do from cervical cancer. If there were a vaccine to prevent skin cancer, wouldn't anyone jump at the opportunity at vaccinating as many individuals as possible? Of course they would. If America is one of the most wealthy and powerful countries in the world, wouldn't you assume that the federal government would do all that is possible to prevent our nation's women from going through the pain of getting cervical cancer? Clearly, we shouldn't be focusing on the fact that the vaccine is able to prevent a woman from getting a sexually transmitted disease, and instead look to the fact that we finally have the ability to prevent a woman from contracting the second most common cancer in women. In order to be able to look up more information on the subject, or if you want to look up the sources about some of the information that I stated today, you can visit my blog at www.contemptissues vaccines for, like the number, hpv.blogspot.com.